Good morning. No, let's not say good morning because it will be on the internet. Hi everyone, welcome to James's Journeys. On today's journey I am going to be playing Banished. Purpose of this video predominantly is I have never done this before. I've obviously played games before, but I've never tried to record them, so I'm learning how to use the software to do such things. Alright, so new game, everything can be random. What do we got? Valleys, medium, climate's fair. Yeah, we'll do it on fairly easy to begin with. See what we can do. Okay, now I have played this game once or twice before. I am by no means a master or anything like that. So I'm going to pause it. Let's have a bit of a look around. Okay, so these hills are going to bother me, but alright, looking for a large flat area for farming. There's not a lot there. Lots of forest over here. We could run a road across here, build a bridge. Okay, I have some ideas now. Alright, now everyone who's ever played this game is probably going to be screaming at me that I should be doing this or I should be doing that. But hey, I'm green, bit of a noob, so let's organise some food first. Let's see, food, farm. I think they go to like 15 by 15 is the maximum. Yeah, I'll do that. There's 3 trees that need to be removed so people won't start playing on that one straight away. I'm also going to want somewhere for them to live. So, housing, and just build a big communal setup first. I've left enough room there for a road to go around everything. And let's get them started. Alright, now we need to... So I have watched a couple of videos giving me a bit of a rundown on how this game works. So there's a lot of these little menus that people like to put in different places. And in the couple hours that I've played this game, I kind of like to set it up like that. Now, this is not a tutorial or anything. I'm by no means a professional at this game. It's just me basically venting. Had a bit of a rough week, so play some games, try and chillax, and get the hang of how this software works. What have we got? We've got potatoes and pumpkins. We'll go potatoes and we'll chuck in 3 people to begin with. Okay, I better plug in some builders. Okay. So, purpose of this game, you can take it slow, you can take it fast. Basically, just got to survive. Maybe one day I'll organise like a roleplay setup where, you know, me and my family have been evicted from the local town. We have found a small place to settle away from the Lord and his evil men. Here, though banished, we will found our new civilization, which will be better than theirs, or something, I don't know. It's just me having a bit of fun. Alright, we'll speed it up a bit, just so that I can get a bit more done during... what season is it? Early spring. Good, plenty of time for crop growth. Road goes this way. Can we get it all the way through? Yep. Go to about there. I know I shouldn't be building bridges and things this early in the game, but yeah, let's have some fun. No goals, no targets, just have fun. Alright, we got our first warning. It says logs is low. Alright. That is not a problem. We will chop down some logs. Around here. I'm thinking I might put the forester and all of that stuff over here. Nah, there's more forest over here, so we'll put that over here, but we don't want them to have to travel too far. Like I said, we'll just let it play out a bit. See what happens. Being that this is my first video and it's not a live stream, I guess this is where we would do the whole like, subscribe, usual stuff, but that's not really me. So I'm just going to play for myself, have a bit of fun. Reserve of logs is low, yeah, that's going to happen a lot. And yeah, if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't, well, you've obviously watched it this far, you wouldn't have got that message. See a little supply stash over here. We got lots of stone. Yeah, logs is a little bit low, but they're going nuts picking up all the wood now. So that should be good. Bridge is being constructed. Alright, so I can see that there are deer in here. If we look crazy close, yeah, there's mushrooms. So this would be a good spot for both a hunting lodge and a gatherer's hut. Basic accommodation is covered. We might then go pick up everything in this area. Be able to fit that. Because I'm a big fan of roads, I'm going to slap a road here. Houses in this area. I'll put a market up here later. Yeah, things are going alright. Alright, 2 of our kids have become labourers. That's good. The bridge is built. Gatherer's hut. Love how it's just naturally facing the right way for me. There. Okay. Now that is a bit of a walk for me, but I'm thinking I'm going to put another warehouse and some houses here so that the people who work here don't have as far to travel. Alright, now let's just slow it down a bit because I've got a lot of thinking to do. We're going to need supplies. So we want to bang in a wood chopper. We're going to want a smithy so that they don't run out of tools. Now I'm not going to... Oh, look at that. It doesn't fit. This is why I hate these bumps. Alright. It will fit there. And we're going to want a tailor. Spin around. On the road. Okay, so that's all just going to build slowly in the background. Yeah. Timber's going to be another thing we're going to need. So, just to be annoying, let's do another road this way. forester. I know, I can already hear the comment section going, why are you doing this? Why shouldn't you do that? You should do this. I get it. This is just me having a bit of fun, remember? I'm not here to break records or just having a bit of fun. Alright, let's crank at full speed. Reserve of food is low at the moment, but I'm sure being late summer it won't be long before our harvested potatoes brings a stack of food in. I'm just going to increase it so that we've never got out of that. We're starting to harvest. So it might not be a full yield, but as we can see down here, 90 food now. It's not much, but all of this is about to come forward. Try this over for them. Coats, good supplies, hooves, lobstone and items near capacity. Well, that's not a bad thing. There's plenty of building to be done. So, in the past, I've made lots and lots of storage areas because I cleared too much stuff, and then, you know, later on I just ended up with big mountains of nothing left. So I'm gonna leave it. Like, as you can see, they're just gonna leave the stuff lying around. I don't know if it like rots, it fades away, disappears, but because I got all these people building all these different things, I'm sure they're going to be using quite a lot of those resources very, very soon. Housing is the next thing I want to be looking at too. So it's winter now, so all those farmers will be running around helping out as labourers. So the roads are being built, I cut down a couple of trees. Yeah, look at all that. Fair enough. Excuse me. Cranked on to full speed just to try and get things done a bit quicker. Storage is at capacity. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we've only got 8 children in our little community of 15 adults. So very, very soon I want this stuff being built. So let's just crank the number of builders to 6 for now. My understanding is there's a lot of management in this game, a lot of micromanagement. So I got 7 labourers and 6 builders. They've got lots of things that they need to build. I'll crank one more as a farmer so that we get full yield from this farm. So why aren't things being built? So many builders. Maybe, just to make everybody happy. We do that. Gives them a bit more stockpile range. Now, if they build that first, I will not. Yeah, okay. I get it. So they can't build because these piles of logs and things are in the way. That kind of makes sense. Kids, we're really running out of kids. You guys had better get building. Yeah, so firewood. It's 125 of that at the moment, so that's fine. But really need to work on your food protection stuff. Now I know there are ways you can prioritise and stuff like that, but for now I'm just letting it go. There we go. What are we building? Hunting cabin. Good. That'll provide raw meat and leather so that we can create some more clothes. And we've got 6, so we could have 6, maybe 5 kids, and we've got clothes for them. There you go. It says down here that a child named Renisco was born. So this will probably come down once he comes out, even though... Alright, so I am in Australia, obviously, which means I'm using degrees Celsius, so 29. It gives me a better idea. Never could understand degrees Fahrenheit. It just spins me out. Alright, so they want some hunters, they want 3. I'm only going to put a couple in there, because we've got 5 labourers left. So that should get some leather and stuff coming in. Builders to finish that. Smithy, get you up and running now. There's tools. We've still got a few tools. We're not burning through them too fast. And the gatherer's hut. We've still got 4 people left. I'm going to bang 3 into you as well. And we start lowering our number of builders. So something that I think was through the videos and whatnot, they suggested you should always have at least 1 labourer. Especially if someone dies, then that 1 labourer will take their spot. So, useful. Now at the moment, they're going to have to catch the food and bring it all the way over to this warehouse. Which is a hell of a walk. Looks like food's getting a bit iffy as well. But like I was saying about the storage, as you can see now, they are nowhere near full anymore. Yeah. Alright. Put 1 in here to make firewood, because winter's coming, so they're going to start chewing through it very quick. Through logs. As soon as this one's built, we'll have a steady stream of wood coming in. Food is at 9 and 8. The houses. We've got potatoes. We'll end up putting fishing harbour down here soon. I've seen a few different people play, and they all do it their own little ways. Yeah. Some people have said that putting the planters near the gatherers, they don't like each other. My understanding is that the things that they collect, so like as we can see here, roots, berries, onions and mushrooms. This is just frozen for a moment. Things like mushrooms and that, they prefer to grow near these old dead trees. So when a tree falls down, mushrooms grow on them. There's a couple growing around here. They prefer old forest. If it's new forest, they're less likely to, you'll get less yield. Still waiting on the tailor to be built. Food supplies are they were at 0 for a moment there. Firewood is low, but we've got someone chopping. Wood supply, a little bit. Tills are at 50, 200 for firewood. And 5 kids. Alright. I think just scooch on over here. They still haven't built this yet. What do they need? Stone. Do we have no stone? We have no stone. Okay. Grab some stone. A little bit of iron, which is funny because there's plenty of it lying around. We shouldn't need too much at the moment. Grab some iron. Maybe we could put the fishing pond up in this lake here as well. That's out of the way. Put a trade port somewhere later. So the stone is low. Just told me to go and gather some. Okay, Taylor's mail. One guy on that. Just 3. Tools are full, firewood's full, construction's underway. I think we have 5 families to settle, so let's get them all their own little homes. Gap for some roads. This food may be a problem. So they're going to have to walk down. Alright, so let's get these roads in as well. Should be able to squeeze it well, I think. Can't remember if I have disasters turned on or whatnot, but putting a well there keeps it close to these buildings if they catch fire, and it should keep people happy. Right, so health is looking pretty abysmal at the moment, but it'll come back. I've got 7 labourers I could build. What season is it? Autumn. So I will do it now so that next season potatoes and that's 8. So there's 8 working across the 2 farms, so we should get full yields. So now as they harvest it, they've got a road that'll take them straight down there. Should speed things up. Now that health has just dropped by yet another half. That tells me we need a herbalist. American people out there, an herbalist, because there's no H in herb, right? Yeah, okay. Languages are funny. I'm going to put that right there. So now we're critically low on wood. Let's bang a couple of foresters in here. Ditch a builder. So they should start planting trees and cutting down trees. And a very slow supply of wood will start trickling in. But it's not going to be enough for what we want to do now, so we will just gather. Some trees. And we're going to need stone. Lots of stuff up here we can take as well. Okay. Oh well, that's for my first ever let's play, I suppose you could call it. Probably going to wrap this up pretty soon, as it's mainly just a test for me. See how I went, but yeah, always open to feedback and advice. I understand with games like this everyone has their preferred way, and this is a really old game, but when it comes to survival city builders, it's still up there as one of the best despite its age. I really like it. It's relaxing, you can sit back and just play. It's not stressful, but there's always something that needs doing. So it's like it's a good balance. I quite like the game. Now, as my channel is James's Journeys, for me it's about the journeys in life more than, you know, I went here, I did this. So I'm one of those people who were born in the very early 80s. Some call us Gen X, some call us Gen Z, some call us Zennials because we're somewhere in the middle. Lucky enough to grow up before computers. We still had all the evils that the Gen X brag about, but we were young enough to quickly adapt to the next generation of people's stuff. So in a way, I still think we are the lucky generation because we had freedoms. Alright, these guys need food, probably because there's none in stock, but there's a lot coming. Summer, 2 families, oh, he died. We've had our first fatality, he starved to death. Alright, here comes the food. There's twice as much this year as last year. Oh look, and someone has been born to replace him straight away. Which I guess is good. Sad, but good. Alright. You're hungry, but there's all this food pouring in, but you're taking it. Is there still there's still families in here. Okay. We've got 5 houses now. Who's living in them? A couple. A family, a couple with a kid. Well, in theory, once these other 3 houses are built, even though there's not enough wood and stone, as usual, yeah, I can see now this is a terrible start. Stone here that's been marked for collection. We can collect this wood too. And that about sums it up. So food supply, it's twice as strong as last year. But yeah. So, some of the journeys that I will be covering, there are other games that I want to play. Basically, the purpose of my channel here is going to be more about my life, I guess. It's sort of more of a video journal. So yeah, I don't really know where it'll go. Now, everyone who has their YouTube channel was like, oh, you need to find a niche and you need to really hook into a niche. And I'm like, yeah, well, maybe. I don't know what my niche should be, so for now, whatever I do, I'll record it, chuck it up there, get some feedback, and we'll go from there. Alright, so that's been 4 winters, 4 years. We've lost one guy. We've had several children born. The houses are all built now, and everyone is out of the boarding house, which is good. That means every family has their own home. Yeah, so they're not going to have enough. We're still waiting on the herbalist to be built. I've only got one guy left. But more children. Need a school. There's much to do. Much to do. But for today, this is, like I said, a test video, so I'm going to pull the pin on it here. And yeah, well, we'll see what we do next, where we go, and what happens next. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.